Just your regular old loading screen. Nothing to see here.
Where am I? What's this
Interesting.
painting? Right, I'm at Joseph's. What a night. Quite a celebration. Happy birthday, my friend. Though, one drink too many.
One drink too many?
I'll check with Joseph and then I'm off to work.
It's more than just one.
Ah, my poor head.
Difficult to see outside, but looks like Western European architecture. Okay. I am very slow. I can't jump. I can't crouch. You know, it just seems like your regular old game, I suppose. Interesting. Not sure what that is, but interesting. Dear Mr. Gregor, the key is in one of the drawers. Okay, Gregor is me. What? Not sure why they used my first name. That's a bit odd.
Here it is.
There we are. Let's open up some of the others just to be sure. Pack of smokes, not too interesting. A book, and some pencils and stuff. Okay. Relatively simple. And door.
That's odd. I've been many times at Joseph's, but I've never seen this corridor before. The photographs seem very familiar, though.
Yeah. Something seems odd. Very odd. Ah. I'm... I must still be dealing with the after effects of the hangover. Yeah. I... Yeah. Last year's Oktoberfest looks like chaos. That's just... Moving on. I don't even know what to make of that last one. Okay.
What's that? This room is bizarre. What's
What?
with this furniture?
That makes no sense. Ah. Okay! This world apparently contains strange, bizarre occurrences such as corridors that turn into wardrobes, and the corridors don't exist once you've gone through them. Also, this
If I don't go
looks
out
like the
soon,
same
I'll be late
room,
for
just
work.
with less contents, I
Let's
guess?
try this way.
No, it's different. What? Must be a hotel. Dear Mr. Samsa. Okay, so are they using my last name now? As things stand, the location of the key remains an unsolved mystery. Reaching the door handle might seem somewhat difficult, but we are confident you are up to the task. We hope you have what it takes to get to the tower. Okay.
Another letter?
Well... Key. Still can't jump. Okay, that's good. Otherwise I'd be, you know, competent and actually able to move around. Key goes in door. couple judges. Not sure why those are in here. Interesting. That is freaky. Why are the judges still human, but normal people aren't? That painting's normal. That painting's normal. That painting is not normal. Some sort of moth, I would guess? This is something else. Did I do some shrooms?
A ventilation hole? How on earth do I fit in here? These aren't the legs I'm used to. I know this sounds ludicrous, but can it be that I'm a bug? All right, stay calm. Let's find Joseph and move on from there. All right, focus. You don't want to fall from this high up.
No, I don't particularly want to fall from this high up. It's a long way
What
down.
a clutter. I think there's something on the table.
Well, no shit, I need to get down there. Can I make it? Nope! That. Ugh.
Almost.
Okay.
Made it.
No more floating furniture. And upside down beds. It's fine.
Sticky, oh. Although, this liquid should help me climb up.
Do 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 do. Okay, I guess I'll climb the book. Unless I don't need to. No, I think I need to. Eh? Has someone been here before? No. No way. Big ass letter. Dear Mr. Samsa, so me, as we realize what a sorry state in what a sorry state you currently find yourself in, we would like to offer you with an opportunity to come and work with us at the tower. In order to start your recruitment process, please follow the symbol.
What in the...
Okay, this is quicksand now. Uh-oh. Good luck. I do not like this. Hey there, Destroyer VO here, and welcome to Metamorphosis, a game about where you become a bug. And apparently become invested in a world full of letters.
Am I actually in the letter?
I mean, that's graphite, lead, so...
Dear Gregor,
What? How do they know my name?
I mean, they've been sending you letters, so...
did you transform into a bug in your bed? Are you
Maybe?
feeling uncomfortable in your new skin? Or rather, exoskeleton? Everything seems unfamiliar and bizarre. Wondering if this is all just a bad dream?
It probably is.
Relax. Everything is fine.
This? This is the opposite of fine. Nothing about being turned into
You
a
are
bug
not the
is
only one.
fine.
There are more people like
And
you. who
saying
changed
that
into insects,
does not help
but pulled
me
through
feel
and
any
even
better.
found a job.
I had a job. I liked it. Well, sort
Yes,
of.
a job. All thanks to Tower.
They had.
Tower is a modern office space offering honest, highly paid work to people turned into bugs. At Tower, you'll soak up specialist skills, acquaint yourself with amicable arthropod associates, obtain opportunities for occupational augmentation, and discover a different destiny for yourself. For the best employees, restoration back to human form.
I knew what way to fix.
Something seems suspicious. Why did they pull the drawer out? I don't get it. They had no reason to. Oh. Interesting. So I wonder what bug being smushed by giant fan is. Heh! Sounds about right. Okay, that did not work. Oh hey, switch. Normally it's an on-off switch, but you know, I guess that works.
is this? Who are you?
You called?
Yes, Anna should bring my breakfast.
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
What do you mean, not possible? Preposterous, unprecedented.
Also,
This is unheard
have you
of.
noticed how
And
Gregory's
who then
voice has?
Are you exactly?
Were you expecting someone?
On the contrary, I demand to know who you are. And is there someone behind the door?
You seem excited.
For sure
No.
I am. Does Miss Grubach know about this incident? I can't imagine this is acceptable for her. And who's in Frau Burstner's room?
Do you know Miss Bursner well?
She is my neighbor, of course I know her. I don't see how it's any of your concern.
Just curious. How well?
We are simply acquaintances. But why does that interest you? Has she done anything wrong?
Why would she have done anything wrong?
I have no idea. You tell me. Enough of this chicanery. Are you the police? Is Frau Burstner in some kind of trouble?
Why would she be in trouble?
I don't know. You come in, ask about her.
What makes you think it's about her?
Well, it's certainly not about me. Now, is it? You are the police.
Were you expecting the police?
No. No, I wasn't expecting anybody, least of all you, whoever you are. I have to call Miss Grubach.
Why do you need Miss Grubach?
You
Because
just
she's
keep
the
asking
landlady?
questions, don't you?
Duh.
Well, listen. You don't deny anything and you don't affirm anything. You just stand there and stare at me. What's your name and your function?
Why do you need to know my name?
Actually, you're right. I don't want to know your name. Why am I even speaking to you? Miss Grubach!
She cannot come at this time.
Oh, she can come at this time. It's her apartment after all.
How long have you been living here?
Long enough. But this situation is new to me. I won't say another word until I see the supervisor.
Yeah. Tower. Yeah. Yes. It's the only lead I have on how to be turned back into human, so I'm going to go there. You have apple. You're not eating apple. No shit. That water is very loud and green. Valve. Behind a book on top of the cover. That is extremely inconvenient. That would be freaking great. Apple is floating. Who needs wall climbing when you have wall jumping? Oh. I guess I'll use it here. And drown! When I accidentally let go of the key, mouse button, that allows me to stick to walls. Because of course. I see a thing. Okay, I am not helping the mushroom trip. Glad I held on to as much honey as I did. Because I don't know what else this is. It's yellow and it's sticky. Honey is probably the biggest thing on the list. There appears to be Snick. And Tiger? Okay.
The music box plays by itself? Nothing happens by itself, Mr. K. Oh, genius, great. You seem to have an answer for everything. Because there is a reason for everything. Oh, like your visit today. Exactly. So how about I check the reason for those noises behind the door?
That brought back some memories of a simpler time. Unfortunately, I was not able to get his
Who's there?
attention.
Let's see.
Wouldn't you rather just stay here?
I want neither to stay here nor to talk to you.
I didn't mean anything wrong.
Didn't Franz tell you to stay in your room?
I demand to talk to Miss Grubach this instant.
That won't be possible.
What do you mean not possible? I want to speak with my landlady.
No. You can't leave. You are arrested.
What?
Yes, it sure looks that way. Somebody must have made a false accusation.
These don't look like
I don't see
police
any other
officers to me.
explanation. I'll get my papers. Preposterous. Okay, I seem not to be able to find my wallet. It might have been stolen from me.
That would be most unfortunate.
Indeed. How about you investigate that while you're here?
Mr. K,
Bugs.
our sole job is to look after you until the arrival of our supervisor. On the other hand, you should really calm down.
I'm a very calm man.
I'm very glad to hear that, Mr. K.
How can I be under arrest? And above all, in such a way?
Do you think we know anything about the proceedings of your case? We hardly know one end of the identity document from the other. We are merely junior officials tasked with watching over you for the next few hours. That's all we are. But we understand that before making any arrest, the high authorities that we serve make sure they're well informed of the case and the accused.
Accused of what?
Tell me, then. For what crime am I supposed to be under arrest?
We're not allowed to tell you anything more about your arrest.
Which is dumb.
Proceedings are underway, and you'll be told everything, all in good time.
You
I'm
are
already
supposed
breaking
to
the
tell
rules
the
being so
person
polite
who is
with
being
you.
arrested what
I
they're
hope
being
only
arrested for.
Franz can hear this.
For example,
He too
you
is
are being
much more
arrested
polite
for
than he
speeding.
ought to be.
for going over the speed limit
Quite
in some
frankly,
designated
if
area.
your luck with the guards continues, you have nothing to fear, Mr. K.
Tell me truthfully, what sort of people are you? To what authority do you belong? Is this not a country of law and order? Ah, wait. I see. This must be all in jest. I bet I could laugh in your face right now, and it would turn out to be a joke. A birthday joke from my colleagues at the bank. It's unthinkable. Is it some kind of mistake? If it's a joke, I'll sure be part of it.
I assure you, it's no joke, Mr. K. Nor can there be any question about there being a mistake. As far as I know, the judicial authorities don't search for guilt within society. Rather, it's guilt itself that attracts them.
Which is dumb.
Often we, the guardians of the law, are sent out. That's the law. Where would there be any mistake?
I don't know this law.
All the worse for you, then.
I think it's a law which is existing only in your heads.
Yet you are to feel its long arm.
You are making a big mistake.
We're treating you politely and you don't seem to appreciate the fact. Maybe you've forgotten, but unlike you, we are still free. And that is no small advantage.
Take me to your supervisor.
As soon as he asks for it. Not before.
In the meantime, don't trouble your head with matters of no importance. Stay focused. There are many more challenges ahead.
Besides,
Who the
you think he'd let you see the supervisor dressed like this? He'd have you thrashed. And us as well.
Let me be, for heaven's sake. If you surprise me while I'm in bed in the morning, you can't expect me to be in my best suit.
And you need to get Baines to meet with the inspector, Mr. Kelly.
It is better to hand your personal belongings over to us.
There's a lot of thieving from the storage room. Things tend to disappear and get sold after a time. And cases like yours, you know how long they can drag on.
No, how long can they drag on?
Cases like this. For a very long time, actually.
They haven't even told him what he's done wrong.
Once you get your cut from the sale,
That is dumb.
And its size is not determined by the size of the sale, but the size of the bribe one has to pay to get the transaction going.
Sounds like you are the ones who want to bribe.
God forbid. What are you suggesting, Mr. K?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm done talking with you. A few words with someone on my level will make things incomparably clearer than the longest conversation with you.
Too bad I can't have a conversation with him. Well. So remember how I said I was doing shrooms? Yeah. I didn't mean it intentionally. What the hell are they doing up there? Also, that is some interesting floor. And matchsticks. Because of course. Someone else has been here. Then again, someone else told me this was the way to the tower, so I suppose, well, it's been set up for some time. But by who? Bugs? That's about as helpful as their conversation is right now. It's probably a good thing that I can hear it like that. Also, as it turns out, there are actually houses designed like this, with this sort of underneath area. It's, inconvenient to say the least. But, you know, it exists. It's not like it's out of the realms of possibility. Is that an eyeball? No, that's a bit of pipe. Oh, okay. This is incredibly poorly maintained. Who are you? I am Gregor. What? Why is your... Why would I be spreading disease? No. Of course not. You are Siegfried. Interesting name. German. So that explains that. Hi. What is your job? To the right office tower. Yeah, right, they were talking about office space. The passageway to tower leads through Joseph's box, at least this month. Okay. His case is already under what? Are those two humans from the... So I imagine trying to climb up there would not end well, so long as that fan's on. Okay, I guess I can't turn it off. Wait, it's probably like the... You are a big heavy bug, aren't you? Also, your voice is incredibly nauseating, but never mind it. This button is in an incredibly inconvenient position too. I mean, like, look at it. Where are you gonna have to stick your arm in through? Through there? Through there? Through the fan? Or through that tiny hole in fricking brick wall? What is... This doesn't make any sense! Also, look, honey. I need that. This is nice. Okay, walking on metal. That is good. Is that... Oh, that is dust. That's... Okay. That's great. I love walking on dust. Well, it makes sense, at least. More piping. More dust, because of course, and there's the box. And what looks like some bottles of insecticide? Radium! Radium. Okay, so this is a American product. Good to know. Abhorrent insects? Yeah. Wait. You're only saying that because you're now an insect. Dear Mr. K, this is a potent insecticide imported directly from Baden. If this doesn't get rid of those little abhorrent insects, I don't know what will. Your landlady, Grubeck. This is a bad time to be nearly running out of honey. Some sort of syrup. Canned food. Cutlery all over the place. Jeez, this place is a mess. Things don't seem to be going well for poor Joseph. What?
And my box. Ah,
How do you...
inside I should have... Oh, where is it? Ha! A bicycle license! I guess by the seriousness of this affair, a bicycle license should be enough.
Enough for what?
For identification. These are my documents. Now show me yours. And the arrest warrant.
There we
Dear
go.
God in heaven. Why can't you simply understand your position and stop irritating us with all these pointless questions?
This must be some kind of prank. I won't say another word until I see the supervisor.
Suit yourself, Mr. K.
I clearly need someone more intelligent to talk to.
If only there was someone. Also the towel hog. Wait, where is that lid coming from? Uh-oh. Eh? How did... Box? Are these bank bonds or something? Yeah, these must be some sort of bank bonds. Okay. Interesting support pillar. It's been tied up to help support it. Hello, I am Gregor. Apparently. Eh? Okay, I've been exposed to it before. I guess I'm a little bit more immune to it than they are. Jeez. That fungus is toxic. I do not want any part of that. Why are there cobwebs here? I am not a fan of that. Another one of these destroyed egg mushroom things. I don't know what the point of them is. And a lit match.
I hate you. I hate you. Justice. Justice. Help, help.
Damn. Well. He seems to be in a different place, and so am I. Best guess is more reality-bending nonsense. Really? I couldn't tell. They're pretty easy to get away from. As long as you're not in, I suppose. How is that floating? Shrooms? Gotta be shrooms. There is no way that thing is floating like that. Just in the air. Who am I? I am Gregor. Samasa. Yes. I am Bug now. Am I Inspector? No, I am not Inspector of your glorious checkpoint. I am... Look at yourself, Gregor! You are not human! Are you a spy? Put the gun away. No. I sell used cars. I'm... 1984 model. Best model. For a little bit extra, I'll give you the cup holders and the working radio. Fans do work, though. So you want the deluxe model for that and the... what was it? Whatever. It's fine. Duck. You mean papers? I have no papers. Are you gonna turn me away? No? I don't. You are pretty well built for a bug, by the way, and is that... Moving right... He does have a weapon. Interesting. It's the fungus. Hello. Yeah, I mean, there's a ship, so... Boop! Finally a No? Yes? Yes! No, I have nothing. Lazy gods. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. $135 opens at 2:15. Bugs can't read English. Also, spinny red thing is always a good thing to walk on. Two o'clock. There we go. So I'll be the last one in! Mwahaha! Nope! Goodbye! Meow. What? I have no idea what's going on in there, but whatever, it's fine. A good lawyer would be helpful, yes. I mean, that's how it's worked so far. Distract the humans and get them to do various things. Why is he in a nightingale? Yeah, it's not my problem. more bug poison, because of course there is. Hello! What? Oh, mate, you think you're fucking tough, mate? Nah, mate, you got nothing. Nothing on me. Oh, you... Now that's just rude, mate. I'll be back in a minute with some of me lads, and you are gonna take a really bad time. Do I even English? No. There is a lot of books here. Hey, where do I get a certificate? We got a bigwig. You hear that? This fella needs a certificate. Scram, will you? Oh, for these people. Hey there. You look nice, I guess? Understatement of the millennia. Pretty much, yeah. We're underneath it. The bouncer was a kind of an ass. I mean, yeah, no. I think I'm different from most of the other bugs around here. Thanks, I guess, for indirect compliment? Lenny. Okay. Gregor, pleased to meet you, Lenny. Hopefully we'll meet again. Yeah. Also, you are leaning up against a particularly big toothpick. It's who you know. Yeah. Boop. You know, it's funny, I've not seen a single, a single mirror. Running over here. You told me that last time. However, Lenny Sensei.
I think as they look like
red things move. I need to keep that in mind. You can get me a drink. I guess Bugweiser. I have no idea what that is. I didn't look at the menu. I didn't hear anything about that. Who's the boss? Probably on the top. Are these... These are gonna be bug funds! Because of course. I mean, they're bad. They are atrocious. But, you know. Poof. Hello, are you the boss? I mean, that is still the understatement of the millennia. Hello, boss. I wish to go to tower. Yes, how did you... Enterprise? Where was that big red thing? Jump! That did not sound good. Oh, look, a cable. This should work. That changed the mood a fair bit. Oh, jumped onto the wrong place. This is my stall. There's the other resistor, which I'm gonna have to break and yeah, I can't imagine climbing on this as it was earlier. Nope.
Bloody grabber.
How did...
Enter!
bugs cleared out of here pretty quickly. Unfortunate, but understandable.
Young man, why are you here?
My name is Joseph Kay.
Joseph!
I know who you are. You are a friend of Gregor's Hamsa.
How does he know?
You know Gregor?
Didn't he refer me to you?
No. No, my uncle did. He's an old acquaintance of yours.
Ah, yes, of course. So, is it about your trial?
Yes, it is.
You've come at a very inappropriate moment.
I was told to come now.
I know, but you see, my desk is broken.
What do you mean?
Inside, I have the ledger.
Okay, maybe I have
with
played
all
this
the
game up
cases.
before up until a point.
Without it, I cannot work.
Well, can the desk be repaired?
Probably. But for now, we must await.
Mr. Huld, I would like to discuss my defense with you, but I don't even know the charges.
Yeah!
That is not important. What is important is to submit the first set of documents to the court.
The first set? What are they?
The defense doesn't have access to court records, especially not to the indictment. That means we, generally, don't know, or at least not precisely, what the first documents need to be about. Anyway, usually the first submitted documents are mislaid or lost, and even if they do keep them right to the end, rumor says they are hardly ever read. This is all very regrettable, but not entirely without its justifications. You should not forget, Mr. K, that there is no law that says the trial has to be public. Proceedings are generally kept secret not only from the public, but also from the accused.
Which
Is
is
that
dumb.
even possible?
What?
To keep the trial secret from the accused?
Oh, it's usually possible to a very large extent.
This sounds completely absurd. So what exactly
You know what's more
is your
absurd?
role?
The
A
most
bug
important
trying
thing
to commit
is
suicide
the
by jumping
lawyer's
off.
personal connections. That's where the
Albert,
real value
I'm Gregor.
of taking
Why?
counsel lies. Contacts with higher officials. Or with high officials, but with lower grades. That is the only way to influence the progress of the trial. Hardly noticeable at first, it's true. But as it progresses, it becomes more and more visible. There are, of course,
I wish it
not
wasn't the
many
case in real
lawyers
life,
who
but
can
some
do
places
this.
do.
So you have made a good choice by coming to me.
Do you already have some paperwork?
The law is tireless, and so are we, the defense. It should come to no surprise to you that we have an extensive network for relevant information. Your case is a very interesting one. Indeed, things like this don't come all of a sudden. They start developing a long time beforehand. There must have been warning signs of it.
Could I see those documents?
I'm afraid that is not possible at the moment. Not
Interesting.
unless I know
The
the,
desk is
date of
broken.
your trial.
And
It's
I
in
see
the
a way in.
ledger, which is currently blocked in my desk.
I must see them. What is the legal basis for this?
I...
Entry forbidden. Written on the back of one of Joseph's papers. One of those bank things that I mentioned. They seem to be everywhere. How far have they spread out? Ah! What? I saw one sign. Why are you even... Okay. Are you the boss? Oof. That sounds unfortunate. Ooh. Good luck. I'll consider that some other time. Big red spinny thing! Big Cog, are you in charge? Are you in charge? No. Are you in charge? No, you're not even talking to me. Are you in charge? Yes, because you people don't know freaking time. That should hold for the time being. If we're lucky, we might be able to fuse the wires back in place. Seems to be self-sustaining! Yes! Wait, that one's mine. Okay. Suddenly paper.
Oh, it's opening. What do we have here? Oh, a certificate. Related to a trial.
That's a bug!
Believe it.
Why is there a bug
Can I see
on
it?
No.
Dragonfly in particular?
But your desk. It's working.
Don't get so excited, Mr. K. Please, keep your composure. Now, let me see. Yes, just what I thought. As I mentioned before, the first set of documents needs to be prepared. This will take some time.
So what about me? Should I just wait?
That's what many of the accused choose to do in this situation, as your trial is still in its infancy. Haste and action could bring more harm than good.
You'll have to excuse me, but I cannot just sit and wait.
Patience is a virtue, Mr. K. A virtue much appreciated by the judicial system. I suggest you go back to your everyday tasks at the bank. That is where you work, no?
How can one just continue a normal everyday life knowing that he is accused? That he is under suspicion?
You will be surprised to discover how easy it is to get used to such a situation.
20 seconds.
After a certain
of-
moment, you won't even notice the ongoing trial.
Great. But at least you can tell me when my hearing is, right?
Not really.
Isn't it written in your ledger?
It is. But as your counsel, I can't really tell you.
Mr. Huld, I would like to discuss my defense with you, but I don't even know the charges.
I
That
wish
is
I
not
could read.
important. What is important
20
is
seconds
to
of-
submit the first set of documents to the court.
The first set. What are they?
The defense doesn't have access to court records, especially not to the indictment. That means we generally don't know, or at least not precisely, what the first documents need to be about. Anyway, usually the first submitted documents are mislaid or lost, and even if they do keep them right to the end, rumor says they are hardly ever read. This is all very regrettable, but not entirely without its justifications. You should not forget, Mr. K, that there is no law that says the trial has to be public.
I think it was
Proceedings
October.
are generally kept secret, not only from the public, but also from the accused.
Is that even possible?
What?
To keep the trial secret from the accused?
Oh, it's usually possible to a very large extent.
This sounds completely absurd. So what exactly is your role?
The most important thing is the lawyer's personal connections. That's where the real value of taking counsel lies. Contacts with higher
Why did they-
officials. Or with high officials, but with lower grades. That is the only way to influence the progress of the trial. Hardly noticeable at first, it's true. But as it progresses, it becomes more and more visible. There are, of course, not many lawyers who can do this. So you have made a good choice by coming to me.
I don't
Do you
know what
already
day
have some
that is.
paperwork?
The law is tireless, and
Oh, for-
so are we, the defense.
They're repeating themselves.
It should come to no surprise to you that we have an extensive network for relevant information. Your case is a very interesting one. Indeed, things like this don't
3rd of
come
June.
all of a sudden. They
3rd of June,
start
3rd of June, 3rd of
developing
June.
a
Perfect.
long time beforehand. There must have been warning signs of it.
Could I see those documents?
Your trial is still in its infancy. You would get the wrong impression after reading them. They are destined for me, not for you. Trials run their course all by themselves. All they really need is a nudge from time to time. After reading the papers, you could get the wrong idea and start acting erratically. This would for sure complicate the case.
This obviously is a very stupid system. How can one defend himself if he doesn't know what he stands accused of?
It's far from being the lawyer's job to introduce any improvements in the court system or even
Bell!
to think about it.
Why not?
It's far. Oh, the date. The date. Oh, it's actually today. Your first hearing.
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
You have a hearing today. In the afternoon.
Today? I suppose you'll be coming.
Counsel for the defense is not normally allowed to be present during questioning. Anyway, not a lot can be learned in this way. It's just a formal hearing. It's far from being the lawyer's job to introduce any improvements in the court system or even to think about it. Many of them spend time on the matter, time that could be spent far better elsewhere. The only right thing to do is to learn how to deal with the situation as it is. Any other approach is simply superstitious nonsense and might do incalculable... these stamps. Oh, the certificate. Did I stamp it already? Anyway, it's official now. I'll put it with your documents. I don't quite remember why it was needed.
Documents?
What documents?
Mr. Hold, I'm withdrawing your representation in my case, with immediate effect.
Do I understand you right?
I think you do.
Well, we can certainly discuss this plan. of
Why are
yours.
the...
It's not a plan anymore.
Why is it taken...
We still mustn't rush anything.
Nothing is being rushed. Everything has been thought through, probably for too long. The decision is final.
Then allow me to say a few words. You are running the risk of catching a cold for no reason. The circumstances are important enough, and you've become impatient.
I am not impatient. It is just that I came to you, hoping that this case would become less of a burden for me. Well, quite the opposite is happening. If you would represent me, I will end up worrying about the case much more. I will always, without ceasing, be waiting for you to do something. It will grow more and more tense. As for the information about the trial itself, supposedly held in secret, I learnt by pure luck that I have a hearing the same day.
After a certain point in the proceedings, nothing new of any importance ever happens. So many litigants at the same stage in their trials have stood before me just like you are now, and spoken in the same way.
Then all these other litigants have been right, just as I am.
I wasn't trying to show that you were mistaken, but I expected better judgment from you than from the others. I've given you more insight into the workings of the court and my own activities than I normally do. But despite that, you have too little trust in me. You are not making it easy for me. You see, I have the impression that you have not only misjudged the legal assistance I have given you, but also that you believe that you are being handled with apparent neglect.
Yes!
Even that has its reason. It is often
Oh, for
better.
I can't be bothered listening to this anymore.
Mr. Hood, what will you undertake on my behalf if you continue to represent me?
I should continue with what I've already been doing for you.
And that's just what I thought. You don't need to say another word.
I do not like this corridor. It is also unnecessarily long. Hello. Okay! I don't even know what is this place. But I'm gonna have to leave it here for now. Thank you for joining me on this little trip into Metamorphosis. It's a game that came out in early August, and, well, I'm gonna have to add a disclaimer at the beginning of the video that if you like games about exploring surreal scenarios, then yeah, you want to play the game for yourself, since I did come into this blind, and I wish I did. So, which you probably noticed as I was playing, that everything seems familiar. But before we end, whee! Is there a floor? There is a floor. You won't even let me die! Where is this coming from? Yeah, I need sleep. I'm screwed!